She posted a TikTok, "Date a man who worships you. I trained mine," with me cooking dinner in the background. I saw it, didn't react, just stopped worshipping. When she asked why I was different, I said, "You trained me too well, I learned." The deleted TikTok came 48 hours later. I, 29 male, saw the TikTok at 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. My girlfriend, 27, and I had been together 2 years. She'd moved into my condo 8 months ago after her lease ended. The arrangement was simple. I owned the place outright, thanks to an inheritance from my grandfather. She paid $400 monthly toward utilities and groceries. Seemed fair since I covered the mortgage, HOA fees, property tax, insurance, all of it. That night, I was making dinner. Pasta carbonara because she'd texted me at lunch saying she was craving it. I'm at the stove, she's at the kitchen table on her phone. Recording, giggling. Normal Tuesday. We ate. She complimented the food. I did dishes. She scrolled on the couch. Around 11, my coworker Jake sent me a text. "Yo, you good? Your girl just posted something wild." Link attached. I opened it. There I am. Background. Stirring pasta. The text overlay. "Date a man who worships you. I trained mine." Caption underneath. "He cooks, cleans, pays for literally everything, and never complains." Ladies, set your standards high and train them early. Pick me, soft life, healthy relationships. The video had 67,000 views, comments rolling in, her friends hyping her up. "Yes, girl, where do I find one?" "Training complete." Her best friend commented, "You got that man on his knees." My buddy Jake's girlfriend commented, "Relationship goals. Teach me your ways, queen." Someone asked in the comments, "How'd you train him?" She replied, "Praise when he does good. Cold shoulder when he slips up. Works every time." I read that 3 times. Pavlovian conditioning. She genuinely viewed our relationship as behavior modification. I was a dog learning tricks. I sat there on the toilet. Yeah, classy place to have a revelation, for maybe 20 minutes. She knocked once. "You okay in there?" "Yeah, just a sec." When I came out, she was already in bed scrolling, probably watching her notifications blow up. "Night, babe," she said without looking up. Night. I didn't sleep, just stared at the ceiling thinking about every nice thing I'd done, every gesture she'd praised, every time she'd gone cold when I didn't perform to her standards. Training. By 3 a.m., I'd made a decision. But I didn't want to react emotionally. I wanted to be methodical, strategic, screenshot everything, save the video, document the comments, especially her reply about training me. Then I went to sleep. Wednesday morning, I made my coffee. Just mine. She came out in her pajamas around 8. "Where's my coffee?" "Coffee maker's right there." She laughed. "But you make it better. You know how I like it. You're 27. Figure it out." The smile dropped. "What's your problem?" "No problem. Running late? See you tonight." I left her standing in the kitchen looking confused. That day at work, I did some research. Pulled up the lease agreement I drafted when she moved in. Month-to-month arrangement. Either party could terminate with 30 days written notice. Good. Checked state tenant laws. Since she paid rent, even though it was minimal, she had tenant rights. Couldn't just kick her out, but 30 days was doable. Called my lawyer cousin. "Hey, hypothetically, if someone paid $400 a month in a place where market rent is $2,200, would that count as rent or contribution?" He thought for a second. "For that little? Probably contribution. She's more like a guest helping with expenses." "Why?" "Just curious. But I didn't want to go nuclear yet. Wanted to see what she'd do when the trained behavior stopped. Wednesday night, I made dinner. For one, she came home from her content creation work. She made maybe $800 a month from brand deals, called herself an influencer around 7. "Ooh, smells amazing. What'd you make?" "Chicken and vegetables." She went to the kitchen, saw 1 plate. "Where's mine?" "Didn't make extra." "Why not?" "Didn't feel like it." She stared. "Are you serious right now?" "Yeah, there's stuff in the fridge, or order something." "I don't understand. You always cook dinner." Trained behaviors can be untrained. Her face went white. "You saw it." "Yup, it was a joke. You know how TikTok is." 67,000 people didn't think it was a joke. Neither did you when you replied explaining your training methods. "Oh my God, you're being so dramatic." "Am I?" "Because you literally told strangers you conditioned me like a dog. Praise for good behavior, cold shoulder for bad. That's not drama. That's fact." She switched tactics, tears instantly. I didn't mean it like that. I love you. I was just trying to be funny. Cool, then we're good. But the trained boyfriend is retired. Figure out dinner. She ordered Thai food, ate in silence while glaring at me. Thursday, I started documenting everything. Took photos of the fridge showing I'd been doing all the grocery shopping, the cleaning supplies all purchased by me. Her car insurance card, I'd added her to my policy 6 months ago to help out. Her gym membership receipt, my credit card, started adding it up. Beyond the condo expenses I'd been covering, her car insurance, $120 a month. Her gym, $85 a month. Her phone, family plan, $45 a month. Groceries, $500 per month. She paid maybe $100. Streaming services, $60 per month. Her student loan payment when she was short, $200 a month for last 4 months. I'd been subsidizing her life to the tune of about $1,800 monthly beyond housing. While she made TikToks about training me. Thursday night, she tried sweetness. Came up behind me while I was working, rubbed my shoulders. I missed you today. That's nice. Can we talk about this? I really am sorry about the video. Is it deleted? Well, no, but I can. Then you're not sorry. You're sorry I saw it. That's not fair. You've had 48 hours. Video's still up. Actually, it's at 103,000 views now. Congrats. She stomped off to the bedroom. I heard her on the phone with someone, probably her best friend. Lots of, I don't know what his problem is and it was just a joke. Friday morning, the video was still up. I sent her a text while she was asleep. 30 days notice. You need to find a new place. Email to follow with formal written notice. Sent the formal email at 9 a.m. from my work account to her email. Professional. Clean. This letter serves as 30 days notice to vacate the premises at address. Your last day of occupancy will be date. Please ensure all personal belongings are removed by this date. CC'd myself for records. She called me at 9:17 a.m. 15 times. I was in a meeting, didn't answer. She texted, call me right now. Then you can't just kick me out. Then this is my home too. Then I have rights. I replied at lunch, you have 30 days. Use them. When I got home Friday night, she was waiting with her mom. Oh boy. Update 1, her mom, let's call her Momzilla, was sitting on my couch like she owned it. My girlfriend's eyes were red and puffy. Momzilla stood up when I walked in. We need to talk. No, we don't. This is between me and your daughter. You're evicting her. Over a video. I'm ending a living arrangement. She's not on the lease. I gave her legal notice. She lives here. You can't just throw her out on the street. I didn't. I gave her 30 days to find housing. That's more than fair. My girlfriend jumped in. This is insane. I pay rent here. You pay $400 toward utilities. Market rent for this place is $2,200. You're not a tenant. You're a guest who contributes to expenses. That's the same thing. It's legally not. I checked. Momzilla got loud. After everything she's done for you, supporting your career, being there for you, I actually laughed. Smart, supporting my career? She makes TikToks for $800 a month while I pay for her insurance, her gym, her phone, her food, and her housing. What exactly has she done for me besides train me? You're being vindictive. I'm being done. There's a difference. Where is she supposed to go? Not my problem to solve. She's got 30 days and a mom with a couch. My girlfriend tried the crying thing again. Baby, please, I deleted the video. See? She showed me her phone. Video gone. Cool, you deleted it after 103,000 views, multiple news screenshots, and after I served eviction notice. Real sorry there. What do you want from me? Nothing. That's the point. I don't want anything from you anymore. Momzilla tried a different angle. You know she can sue you for this. Illegal eviction. She'll take you for everything. She can try. I have a month-to-month agreement in writing, proper notice, and documentation of every expense I've covered. Good luck. They left an hour later after lots of dramatic statements about what a horrible person I was. Saturday, I changed my Netflix password, my Hulu password, my HBO password. She texted, really? The streaming services? Yup, get your own. You're being petty. I'm being done subsidizing you. Sunday, I called my insurance company, removed her from my car policy effective immediately. She could get her own. Called my phone carrier, removed her line. She'd have to figure that out too. Sunday night, her phone stopped working. She came out of the bedroom furious. My phone doesn't work. Yeah, I removed you from my plan. You can't do that. I can. It's my plan. I was letting you use it. Now I'm not. How am I supposed to have a phone? Verizon store opens at 10 tomorrow. Good luck. She called me every name in the book. I just shrugged and went back to watching TV. Monday morning, she found out about the insurance. I tried to drive to my friend's house, and I don't have insurance. Correct. You'll need to get your own policy. That's like $200 a month. Sounds about right for a 27-year-old. I don't have $200. Then I guess you better make some more TikToks about it. She was shaking with rage. You're ruining my life over a stupid video. No, I'm stopping paying for your life. You ruined it yourself. That week was hell. She tried everything. Monday night, seduction attempt. Lingerie, full effort. I was reading in bed. Not interested. Are you serious right now? Dead serious. You trained me to perform for praise. I don't need your praise anymore. Tuesday, her friends started showing up, one by one. Interventions. Friend 1, she's devastated. You're being so cold. She trained me well. Friend 2, relationships are about forgiveness. They're also about respect. She had none for me. Friend 3, her best friend. You're really gonna let 2 years end over your fragile ego? My fragile ego? She posted content about conditioning me like a pet to 103,000 people. But sure, I'm the one with ego issues. Wednesday, she tried to guilt trip about money. I can't afford first month, last month, and deposit anywhere. Probably should have thought about that before making TikToks instead of getting a real job. Content creation is a real job. Is it? Because my fake job is paying for this condo while your real job makes less than minimum wage. Thursday, Momzilla came back, with her dad this time. Big intimidation attempt. Dad tried the stern father routine. Son, I think you need to reconsider this. I'm not your son, and no, my daughter deserves better than this treatment. Your daughter trained me to cook her meals and pay her bills while she mocked me online. She got exactly what she deserved. Consequences. You're gonna regret this. Doubt it. Friday, the nuclear option. She claimed squatters' rights. Actually looked it up and tried to argue she'd established residency and I couldn't evict her without a court order. I pulled out my documentation. Month-to-month agreement she'd signed. Proof of 30-day notice. My lawyer cousin on speakerphone explaining why she was wrong. She cried harder than I'd ever seen. Real, ugly crying. I have nowhere to go. You have 22 days left. Figure it out. Saturday morning. I woke up to my car keyed. Deep scratches all down the driver's side. Security camera footage showed her doing it at 2 a.m. I called the police, filed a report, showed them the video. The cop looked tired. You want to press charges? Absolutely. They talked to her. She admitted it. He's ruining my life. Ma'am, that's destruction of property. That's a crime. She got arrested, spent 6 hours in jail before Momzilla bailed her out. I got a restraining order petition filed that day. Sunday, she moved out early, 18 days before the deadline. Her parents came with a U-Haul. Her dad didn't look at me. Momzilla called me every name she could think of. I stood in the doorway and watched them load everything. As they were finishing, my girlfriend tried one last time. I really did love you. I hope you know that. You loved what I provided. There's a difference. That's not true. Your TikTok said otherwise. You literally trained me to serve you. That's not love. That's exploitation. I'm sorry. How many times do I have to say it? You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you got caught and it backfired. She left crying. Momzilla screaming threats about lawyers. I closed the door, changed the locks that afternoon anyway. Just to be safe. Update 2. Thought it was over. LOL, stupid me. Week 1 post-move out. She started a TikTok campaign, posted a series of videos about financial abuse and being trapped by a narcissist. Never named me but showed the condo building in the background. Comments figured it out quick. One video, when he makes you pay your own phone bill to teach you a lesson. 200K views. Another. POV, he kicks you out because you made one joke you didn't like. 350K views. Another, leaving my abuser's house, pray for me. 180K views. The comments were split, half supporting her, half calling BS because someone found the original video, people had saved it. Someone commented, "Girl, didn't you literally make a video about training your boyfriend?" She replied, "That was taken out of context. He's twisting everything." My phone started blowing up. Mutual friends asking, "What's going on?" Her version was spreading fast. I was the villain. The controlling ex who kicked her out for one mistake. Jake told me to defend myself, put out my side. I didn't. Stayed quiet, let her dig. Week 2. She filed a police report claiming I'd stolen her belongings, listed a bunch of stuff she claimed I'd kept. The police called. Sir, do you have her property? Nope, she took everything. I have video of her parents loading the U-Haul. Want to see it? That would actually be helpful. Sent them the security footage. Case closed. But she'd wasted everyone's time. Then she tried small claims court. Filed for $5,000 claiming stolen property and emotional distress. My lawyer cousin represented me. We showed up. She showed up with Momzilla and a printed list of stolen items. MacBook Pro, $1,800. Never owned one. She had a Dell she took with her. Designer purse. Never bought her one. Jewelry, $1,200. Her grandma's jewelry she took with her. Pain and suffering, $1,200, lol. Judge looked tired. Do you have receipts for these items? He bought them for me as gifts. Do you have proof? He's the one who should prove he didn't buy them. That's not how this works. This is typical. Men lie and the system protects them. Ma'am, do you have any evidence? Just give me my money. Case dismissed. Judge warned her about frivolous filings. Outside the courthouse, Momzilla went off. This is corruption. We'll appeal. My lawyer, you can't appeal small claims, and if you file another baseless suit, we'll countersue for harassment. Week 3. The dirty trick started. First, anonymous email to my work claiming I was abusing company resources and had volatile behavior toward women. My boss called me in. We got a weird complaint about you. Let me guess, crazy ex-girlfriend. I showed him everything. The TikTok, her lies, the small claims case, the whole timeline. He sighed. I'll document this was investigated and found baseless. Sorry you're dealing with this. Thanks. She's really committed to the victim narrative. Second, she found out where I play basketball on weekends. Showed up, made a scene. Everyone needs to know this man is an abuser. My teammates just stared. He kicked me out with nowhere to go, no warning. I pulled out my phone, showed them the email, dated, time-stamped, 30 days notice. That's a warning. He cut off my phone, my insurance. Stopped paying for things that weren't mine to pay for. She pointed at me. He's twisting everything. My buddy, 6'4", former college linebacker. Ma'am, you need to leave before we call the cops. She left screaming about toxic masculinity. Third, she tried to turn our mutual friends into flying monkeys. Multiple people reached out with some version of, hey man, she's really struggling. Maybe you could help her out? Just until she gets on her feet. Nope. Come on, be the bigger person. I was. I gave her 30 days and didn't press charges for keying my car until she forced my hand. She keyed your car? Oh, she didn't mention that part. Lost some friends who chose her anyway. Whatever. They could fund her lifestyle if they felt so strongly. Week 4. Her best friend started dating Jake, my coworker, small world. Jake gave me a heads up. Bro, your ex is planning something. Her friend keeps asking questions about your schedule, where you live, if you're dating anyone. Thanks for the warning. Next day, I got a package at work. Opened it. Dead roses. Card inside. Hope your lonely life is worth it. Called the police. Added it to the restraining order file. But here's where it got interesting. Jake's new girlfriend, ex's best friend, felt guilty. Called me. Look, I don't agree with what you did, but I also don't agree with what she's doing. She's planning to file a false domestic violence claim against you. Her mom's pushing it. Says it'll ruin your reputation even if it's dismissed. My blood went cold. When? This weekend, I'm telling you because, I don't know, it feels wrong. Thank you. I called my lawyer cousin immediately. We need to go on a fence. Final update. My lawyer moved fast. Friday afternoon, we filed a formal harassment lawsuit. Documented everything. The keyed car, police report, security footage, $20,300 in repairs. The false police report about stolen property. The frivolous small claims case. The email to my workplace. The dead roses. The social media defamation campaign. Screenshots of everything. Showing up at my basketball game. Evidence of planned false DV allegations. Jake's girlfriend gave a written statement. We sued for $15,000 in damages, plus legal fees. She got served Monday morning, at her parents' house, in front of her mom. Her lawyer, some budget guy Momzilla found, Called mine Tuesday. My client wants to settle. No settlement. See you in court. She doesn't have $15,000. Should have thought about that before harassment campaign. She's the victim here. Your client committed documented crimes, filed false reports, and attempted workplace sabotage. If she's a victim, it's of her own choices. Wednesday, things escalated. She posted a TikTok crying, claiming I was suing her for being heartbroken. Got 890K views. But people had found all the videos, the original training video, her abuse videos. Someone even made a compilation showing the contradictions. Comments turned, wait, you literally made a video about training him like a dog? How is he abusive for stopping paying your bills? This is wild. She played herself. Thursday, her lawyer withdrew. Just straight up quit the case. She'd have to represent herself or find another lawyer she couldn't afford. Friday, I got the call I'd been waiting for. Different lawyer. Expensive one. My client would like to discuss resolution. Momzilla had lawyered her up, but the new lawyer actually read the case file. We met Monday. The new lawyer laid it out for her. You'll lose. The evidence is overwhelming. You've committed multiple crimes. He can probably get $25,000 if this goes to trial, maybe more. She was sobbing. Momzilla was red-faced but silent. We're proposing. She drops all social media content about you, issues a public apology, pays $5,000 over 24 months. You drop the suit. My lawyer looked at me. I shook my head. $10,000, 12 months, public apology and admission she lied about abuse, all social media deleted, permanent, no contact. Her lawyer, she can't afford. Then she shouldn't have committed harassment. This is the generous option before we pursue the DV false allegation conspiracy. They took it. The apology went up on her TikTok last week. I need to address false statements I made about my ex-boyfriend. I lied about abuse. He never abused me. I was angry about our breakup and made false accusations. I'm sorry for lying and for the harassment campaign. He had every legal right to end our living arrangement. I'm taking accountability for my actions. Comments were brutal. Her followers turned, called her out, her engagement tanked. She made the account private 2 days later. The $10,000 she's paying $833 a month. Momzilla co-signed, so either she pays or ruins her mom's credit. Their problem now. So where am I now? 6 months later, life's good. Condo's mine, quiet, clean, exactly how I want it. Took a trip to Seattle last month. First solo vacation in years. Hiking, coffee shops, just being. Started seeing someone new. Met her at a bookstore. She has her own place, her own career, her own life. We split dinner tabs. She insisted on it. I'm not a child. I pay my way. I might have fallen a little bit in love right there. Told her the whole story on our 4th date. Expected judgment. Got laughter instead. Wait, she literally posted about training you? Yup. And then was surprised when you stopped being trained? Essentially. She's an idiot. You're better off. Yeah, I am. Ran into my ex last month. Grocery store. She was with her mom, looked rough, didn't make eye contact, turned and walked away fast. Momzilla glared at me, but didn't say anything. Guess the monthly payment reminders keep her quiet. Jake's girlfriend, ex's former best friend, told me the aftermath. She's living with her parents still, working retail, hates it, no more TikTok, account stayed private, engagement dead, dating some guy who's helping her get back on her feet, so repeating the pattern. Still claims she did nothing wrong, just got unlucky with a vengeful ex. Zero self-awareness, zero growth, just victimhood on loop. As for me, I learned something important. When someone tells you who they are, even in a 30-second TikTok, believe them. She told 103,000 people she trained me. She was right. She did. But she forgot that trained animals can also be unpredictable when they realize they're in a cage. I got out. She stayed trapped in her own entitlement. Fair trade. The $10,000 I'm collecting over 12 months? I'm donating it to a men's shelter. Place that helps guys who've been financially abused in relationships, because that's what it was, financial abuse. Wrapped in TikTok aesthetics and girl boss language, she trained me to serve. I untrained myself and served her consequences instead. And honestly, that's the best ending I could have asked for. She wanted a man who worshipped her. She can go find one. I'm good being just a man, with boundaries and self-respect. And 833 monthly reminders that actions have consequences. Cool.